is blurry. Good morning. Hey, Amanda. Good morning. Thank you for joining. I don't know if you can see that. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Tara Lynn. I'm happy to see you. Hey, Stacy. I'm happy to see you, beautiful ladies. I appreciate that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says bit.ly.com. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Deidre. Thank you so much for joining. Can y'all see this? bit.ly.com/5-day mini dash training. Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me go ahead and... Uh-huh. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hey, Mango. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. All right, let me turn this phone around. Good morning. California. Hey. Okay, Cali. I'm in Texas. So I guess really quick, first of all, good morning to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you don't know who I am, my name is Natasha R. Rector. Sorry, my dog is like coughing over here. Anyway, my name is Natasha R. Rector, and I am... You're in Fort Worth, Deidre? I'm in the mid-cities, mama. We're neighbors. But yeah, I'm a creative marketing strategist that focuses on helping small businesses to convert their daily readers into paying clients. And so today, for Marketing Monday, what I wanted to share was how to optimize your CTA in 5 short steps. Now, if you don't know what a CTA is, a CTA stands for a call to action. The reason that you want to use a CTA or a call to action is because it leads your readers into that next step in your sales funnel. Because ultimately, the ultimate goal, whenever someone reads your website or if they read your blog, is to, of course, give them value, but it's also, so you can make some money, right? And you have to be strategic in creating your call to actions. But I wanted to share 5 quick, thank you for the love. I appreciate that. But I wanted to share 5 quick ways that you can optimize your CTAs. This is not going to be long at all. But the first thing that you want to do when creating your CTA is to include a keyword. All right, so you're like, okay, well, what keyword do I use, right? The keyword that you want to use is that one thing that your tribe is struggling with. So let's say let's say this. Let's say that your tribe experiences, they're having trouble with getting photography clients. Okay, let's say that's their issue. They need more photography clients, but they just don't know how to do it. So one of the ways that you can hone in on them, if they were your tribe, your keyword could be increase your photography clients, right? How to build and limitless photography connections, all right? Those are just really some examples that I literally just pulled out the air, okay? So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you include a keyword, all right? You also want to make sure that whatever it is that you're presenting to them, now that you got their attention, what is it that you're going to give to them? Thanks, Mingo. What is it that you're going to give to them? Are you going to show them in a webinar? Okay. Well, then what you want to include also in that CTA is that action word. Hey, Sarah, thanks for joining. You want to include that action word in your CTA. So you can say, watch this webinar right now. Hey, Paulette, thank you so much for joining. What you can say is, hey, if you're trying to build your photography clientele, click to watch this webinar right now, right? If you're wanting to provide maybe a worksheet or a checkoff list, right? Or maybe it's an ebook, what you can say is click to download now or click to read more. Okay, you really want to make sure that you are telling them what you want them to do. Whether it's viewing something, whether it's watching something, whether it's downloading something, whether it's even sharing something, you want to make sure that you include that number one thing, that action word, what you want them to do. So include that in your CTA, okay? Now, once you do that, once they click on that button or that link, you want to take them to a thank you page. Thank you all so much for the hearts. That's a great way to wake up this morning with all this love. I appreciate it. But one of the things that you want to do is to create a thank you page. The same words that you used on your CTA on the previous page, you want to bring that same language to the thank you page. The reason for that is you want to build consistency. You don't want someone to click on something and appear on this page and think, where am I? I done forgot what I wanted. What is this? So to really keep confusion at bay, make sure that you're using the same language that you use on that original CTA to your thank you page, right? And another thing is when creating your CTA, if you're wanting to create a graphic, I actually use Canva and Photoshop to create my graphics, my CTAs, my buttons, my CTA buttons. So if you're wanting to, create some graphics instead of just using the text links, try going on Canva. It's free, Just whenever you do that, make sure that you create it to where the colors are in contrast to what your site looks like. Example. So let's say that your main site colors are turquoise and white. Well, a good color to choose for your CTA would be like a red button, right? Because it's pow. It doesn't fit in with the color scheme of your website. So you really want to make sure that when someone is visiting your site, they could see it. It's in their face. And that's what you want. You want the CTA to catch, or the button, you want that to catch their attention. So, make it pop to get their attention. And lastly, and I hear a lot of different views on this next one. This is what I've done, and I've found success with it. But whenever you are placing your CTA, make sure that you have it above the fold. All right, so what is above the fold? So let's say you go to a website, okay, and you're looking at it on your monitor. You see everything that you need to see on that monitor. So, but if you have to scroll down to see what else is at the bottom of that website or that web page, that means you're going below the fold. Okay, so make sure whenever you're placing your CTA button on your site, make sure it's up here, like when they first see it or when they first come to your page, okay? That really increases the chances of them seeing it and actually doing what you want them to do. Now, some others, and I actually do this sometimes too, is hey, Sarah, thank you. I'm glad this is good information. Thanks so much. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Another example of placing your CTA, let's say you have a blog. Well, place your CTA at the end of every blog post. Okay? What I would do is if someone comes to my site and they're reading my blog post for the first time, then I might have a CTA at the bottom that says, hey, if you want to receive more value, if you're wanting to, I can't even think right now, but if you're wanting, yes, a CTA is a call to action. Yes, ma'am. So you want to make sure that you're directing them to that next phase of your sales funnel, okay? I know there's a lot of flack about using the word sales funnel too. I mean, it is what it is. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Apostle. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that CTA or that call to action is basically you directing your reader and telling them the next step that they should go within your sales funnel. The ultimate goal, whenever someone comes and reads your post, is to, it's one of two things. It's to subscribe a new reader, right? And then ultimately to make an income of selling something, product or service. So your CTAs are very, very important. And I always say that if you're an introvert, and believe it or not, I'm pretty introverted. I'm uncomfortable when it comes to talking to people and selling something. Thank you. I'm uncomfortable doing that. But I'm in business not only to help people. Thank you so much. I'm in the business not only to help people, but I'm also in the business to make an income, right? But if I'm such an introvert and uncomfortable in telling people, hey, buy my stuff, then I really need to buckle down and start using these CTAs or these call to actions, kind of like as my sales rep or my autopilot salesperson, whatever you want to call it, to actually tell people where to go and where it can kind of just work on its own. You know what I mean? So, what I wanted to share with y'all is I actually have this free 5-part video series that I created that goes into more detail of a call to action or CTA. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. So what I want to show you the link. Let me turn this. Okay. If y'all can see that, it says bit.ly.com/5-day mini-training. I know it's kind of long. Normally my stuff is pretty short and to the point, but it's bit.ly.com/5-day mini-training. And in here, you'll see that this is the landing page. I'll talk about the actionable words in more detail. I'll talk about keywords. Man, you can't see this. I'll share some CTA creation tips, location, and I'll talk about testing and why it's important that you need to test your CTAs. Go to that website, bit.ly.com/5-day mini-training. Okay, so that was my Marketing Monday. I hope that y'all found some value. I have some more work to do today, but I wanted to stop in and make sure that I shared that info with you. If you have any questions, please, follow me on Twitter at Declare Your Wealth, as well as Facebook at Declare Your Wealth. And I pray that you have a successful day. I wish you so much success, and God bless. Talk to y'all later. Bye.